You have everything, and it means nothing. Seneca, richest man in Rome, advisor to emperors, owned 300 tables made of citrus wood, villas across the empire. Completely miserable. He had wealth beyond measure, he had power, he had influence. And none of it brought him peace. Until 3 morning questions changed everything. Here they are. What good shall I do today? Not what will I accomplish, not what will I gain, but what good will I do? Seneca understood something most rich men never learn. Wealth doesn't bring purpose, service does. Every morning before his political duties, before his obligations to the emperor, he asked himself this question, and it transformed his day from a series of tasks into a series of opportunities to serve, to teach, to help, to make someone's life better. Christ asked the same thing. Whatever you do for the least of these, you do for me. The Stoics understood what Scripture teaches. Life isn't about what you get, it's about what you give. One question, every morning, changes everything. What have I done wrong? Every evening, Seneca reviewed his day, not to beat himself up, but to learn. Where did I lose my temper? Where did I speak carelessly? Where did I act out of ego instead of wisdom? Where did I choose comfort over virtue? This wasn't self-hatred, this was self-improvement. The early church fathers called it the examination of conscience. Daily accountability, daily honesty, no excuses. King David wrote, "Search me, O God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts." The ancient philosophers in Scripture agree on this. You can't fix what you won't face. You can't grow without honesty. Seneca wrote down his failures, not to dwell on them, but to learn from them, to become better tomorrow than he was today. Most men never do this. They blame others. They make excuses. They justify their failures. They stay the same. Seneca asked the hard question, every single day, what have I left undone? This is the question most men avoid, because it forces you to face your mortality. Seneca knew he'd die. We all know we'll die, but Seneca lived like he knew it. Every evening he would ask, what opportunities did I waste? What conversations did I avoid? What love did I withhold? What good did I leave undone? The Apostle Paul wrote, "Redeem the time, for the days are evil." Both Stoics and Christians understood this truth. Time is your only non-renewable resource. You can't get it back. You can't buy more of it. So Seneca asked himself, did I waste today scrolling? Did I delay that hard conversation? Did I choose comfort over courage? Did I live like I'm dying? Because you are. Every day you don't live with purpose is a day you can never reclaim. Your father won't be here forever. Your children won't be young forever. Your strength won't last forever. Your time is running out. What are you leaving undone? If this is hitting home, subscribe. New breakdowns every Thursday. Now here's how to do this. Starting tomorrow morning. Wake up 15 minutes earlier. Before you check your phone, before the emails, before the chaos begins. Ask Seneca's first question. What good will I do today? Write down one thing, just one. Maybe it's calling your father. Maybe it's being patient with your son. Maybe it's helping a coworker who's struggling. One act of service, one moment of purpose. Then tomorrow evening, before you go to bed, ask the second question, what did I do wrong today? Write it down. No excuses, no blame, No justification, just raw honesty. Then ask yourself the hardest question. What did I leave undone? What opportunity did I waste? What conversation did I avoid? Do this for 30 days. Just 30 days. That's all I'm asking. The ancient philosophers and the early Christians both understood this truth. The examined life is the only life worth living. These 3 questions will do more for your character than any amount of wealth, success, or achievement ever could. Because they transform you from someone who drifts through life to someone who builds a legacy. Seneca died at the order of Nero. The student he'd mentored for years turned on him. The most powerful man in Rome ordered him to commit suicide, and Seneca faced death exactly as he'd faced life, with complete calm, with total acceptance, with dignity. He called for his closest friends. He spoke words of comfort to them. He reminded them of the principles they'd studied together. Because he'd been preparing for that moment every single morning with 3 simple questions. He died the way he lived, with virtue, with courage, with purpose. Tomorrow morning, when you wake up, ask yourself the first question: what good will I do today? Tomorrow evening, before you sleep, ask yourself the second: what did I do wrong? And then ask yourself the hardest question of all: what did I leave undone? These 3 questions changed Rome's richest man. They can change you too. If you want more ancient wisdom applied to modern life, I post breakdowns like this every Thursday. Subscribe if you're serious about building character and legacy. Strength, duty, legacy.